football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the game. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will go to work first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. The give on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The inside handoff. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. The give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. And at least they keep him out of the end zone. He's on the 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the... Touchdown, Michigan! Great job by the back on the option.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
They'll leave it with him. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Makes the grab on 3rd. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. And his throw is incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Turning it on! The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Off the play fake on first down. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll try the right side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Fires to the big fella. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Here's a heat. Keeps looking downfield. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Makes the catch. It's Gilmore. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. First play of the period, first down here. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Back open in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Finds his tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Off the RPO, complete. He is down at the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Rebels are on the move. A first down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to surge it in. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Power throw. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. And the Wolverines buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Runs through the tackle.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers.
There he goes! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the easy completion. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Floating away. Dumps it off in the flats. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Just keep slinging it. Grabbed in the middle. It's awesome. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Wolverines headed quickly to the line.
How many 1st downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out, continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Wolverines started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Gilmore. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Lets it go to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. The quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
Caught in the backfield, it's Gilmore. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Floats it out in space. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Pressure coming. Finds his big tight end. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Wants to throw on first down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. It's Davis. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. On fourth down, going to the air. Unleashes one deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. The Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here comes the Michigan offense. The points have been tough to come by, and they'll try to stretch this to a 2-possession game on this drive. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Fires on the move. Finds a man in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Grab behind the line. It's Burks. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Off play action. Flips it out to the back. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's caught downfield. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Gilmore. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run the toss. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's complete. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got stuffed on 2nd down, and still they need 1 yard here on 3rd and goal. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The head coach makes a call, keeps the offense on the field for 4th and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. That's reeled in. It's Burks. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got the back over the middle. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
And his passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
Now staring at a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. 2nd and goal for this offense. Slams ahead. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill.
Touchdown, Michigan! And the stomping has commenced. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scary.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Quickly out to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Balls and fired complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Now the play fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Motion from the wideout. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling quarterback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that play.
The Wolverines looking to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They're just about to put this W in the books, guys. Comes against a ranked opponent, a team that most of us expected them to beat, and they were able to come through.
Yeah, but you're going to get challenged early in the season. It's fun to play other ranked teams and kind of see what you have. And this team kind of proven, like, listen, they're worth the